What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. So I think one of our next goals here is to basically just plow through. We have the ability to gain a new administrative idea. I can't be diplomatic. I don't want to pursue any military ideas. So I think I'm going to gain an administrative idea, and I really want the core creation cost reduction, and I think that would be very, very useful. So what I'm going to do is from now on, I'm going to spend all of my diplomatic power focusing on annexing all of Denmark and focusing on annexing France, though unfortunately France still doesn't have the positive 190 relations that we need. Let's improve relations with Austria, and let's improve relations with Poland. I don't want them hating me if they don't need to. I think we did improve relations with Muscovy not too long ago, but they do need to be improved once again. These units will make their way back down to Spain. We essentially only have 28,000 manpower. We are in a lot of debt as we speak. Let's unlock the galleon, giving us even more global settler increases. And we are now finally caught up. It has taken a very long time, but we are finally caught up, and I am very happy to essentially have that happen. I think we are going to be declaring on Spain once again. When can we do that? I guess we are now declaring on whoever Austria wants us to declare on. Not until 1589, so we got 4 years. I guess we can prepare until then. But yeah, if we can basically just take over more and more of Spain, I would be very, very happy. All of these boats need to be repaired. All of you can come down or walk down. Let's protect trade inside the English Channel. If you have any damage at all, go repair yourselves. This Carrick can go to the capital of London. These 26 ships are repairing themselves. Everything seems to be going well for now, maybe even too well. I hope these Norwegian separatists do eventually separate. I'm very happy that we now own Denmark as a vassal. All of their lands are devastated, but, you know, every month that goes by, things are going to improve. And, of course, they now have my protection, so now they can pretty much focus themselves. We are in a war with, Baden. But yeah, I'm going to be declaring on Austria. Oh my gosh. Going to be declaring on Spain. And very soon, I'd like to, you know, probably begin my annexation of Friesland, my annexation of France. Actually, we could begin my annexation of France now. Excommunicated ruler against Spain. That's sad. Well, once my war is over, we are now going to begin our annexation and probably switching up our focus to diplomatic power because it's going to cost it's going to be very, very expensive. Our war is now over. We need 190 relations with France. I can't even give them money, I don't think. Yes, I can. There goes all of my money. 196, 13 favors. As soon as we can, we will begin integrating France on the 1st of March. There goes all of my power, but I suppose that's fine. Let's begin. I don't think I'm going to integrate Friesland just yet because I want them to take over all of Morocco. And obviously the increased coring cost is going to be expensive. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. 1649. It's going to take about 50 years to take over all of France. But I suppose that is fine and that is okay. Nantes is going to take 66 months to convert. Can I pass any policies to speed this up? Yes. Missionary strength plus 1%. Missionary strength plus 1%. And so, here we are, going from 66 months to 28. Well, now, we are ahead of time, so let's finally get administrative ideas. Gaining cheaper mercenaries. We are I don't know why that was more expensive. I think it was the Counter-Reformation. And, yeah, we are preparing for a war against Spain. They are allied with Portugal. These two caravels can... Protecting trade node in Safi, when actually you can go to the English trade node. Nobles demand privileges. National unrest. Don't think we need to deal with them. And we're now waiting. These 18,000 troops. This is not our country, so I thought it was. It is not. You will head down to Spain. And basically, as soon as my colonies are ready to go, we will basically take over all of Spain that we can, taking over all of the Caribbean. I don't think we can actually take over bits and pieces of the 13 colonies just yet, but we are going to try it. What issues can we push through Parliament? I would love to gain another colonist. Let us ignore corruption. We can't really do that. Send a delegate to the Holy See. Take sides in Parliament. Lose a little bit of legitimacy. I kind of want it now. Take sides in Parliament. We're going to gain a little bit of corruption. There we go. Gaining a colonist. I will send you here to Chicora. And once we get the Caribbean established, we're going to work on the 13 colonies. And then, of course, up here in Canada, aggressive expansion impact. Minus 20%. We currently can save a lot of money, so let's try to mothball our 3 forts. Bring our army maintenance all the way down. We're making 26 ducats a month, but we owe 2,100. Can I ask for contributions? No, I cannot. Not until 1591, so I've got 4 years to go. Our peace will end in September of 1589. And I don't think Spain is going to be able to take me, especially with Austria and France as my ally. I don't have very many troops, but that's mainly because they are so expensive. I think from now on, instead of like a 10-4-4, I'll probably do something like a, like a 14-2-2. How much more expensive are cannons? 1.74, so 3 times as much. Yeah, I think it would be worth it. We would save money, but not as much as I would like. The British West Indies have now been established, which means if we fight Spain, we could take over all of their colonies here, and then they will be transferred to the British West Indies. Rotten Boroughs. Gain corruption. Sligo will gain Rotten Boroughs, which is monthly autonomy change, plus 0.03. Or lose a stability. Absolutely not. Gaining corruption. Yeah, very soon I might want to start working on, like, Venezuela as well. But my issue, though, is I really need a formidable force. And I think the Caribbean will, see how they're starting to produce units of their own. I feel like having the Caribbean on my side could make things much, much easier. Squandering loyalists. We pay loyalists to keep the liberty desire in our junior partner's country low and manageable, but the latest reports have become more and more desperate, and their pleas for money that they must be squandering, not using it to ensure that the union between our country and theirs remain in place. Send them a small sum to secure their loyalty, or convince them to budget the monthly payments better. Send them 258 ducats. Basically, what I want to do is, we are already integrating France. It's not going to be done for a very, very long time. But, if I got a statesman, it might go quicker. It's going to be expensive. I don't know if I want that expensive of a statesman. But we would gain more power as well. Military access from Genoa, military access from the Papal States. Let's improve relations with Genoa. Well, Corsica does want to be a vassal. Improve relations. What about Genoa? Do they want to be a vassal? Probably not. Might as well improve relations, though. And I believe in 1 year from now, we are going to be declaring on Spain, securing ourselves a lot more territory, obviously taking territory from, you know, not Puerto Rico, from Portugal. Might secure us the Azores, and of course, Cape Verde, and even Madeira. And also, an added bonus, if we do secure the British West Indies, we will gain a free merchant. Noble families feud. Obviously, let them fight it out. Local autonomy in Cantabria. All of these rebels are making it very hard for me to deal with them. I didn't really want to send some troops up, but I think I might have to right now. Let's get our army maintenance all the way to the top. We are sending some troops over. Only 18,000, but they do have... They don't have a leader, but I promise you I will add one. We have renewed a loan of 711 ducats. We're making 19 every single month. Let's send a new colonist somewhere. I think the provinces up here should be almost complete. I just don't know why they're not. Let's send you here. We could actually have up to 4. I don't know why we don't. I'm going to recall you from the Bahamas. Looks like the Papal States have sailed to the Americas. I am now going to send you to the Chesapeake. So now we have 4, and then I believe this is 6. We have taken out the provinces that needed to be destroyed. You are going to go here. And then these 3.5 are going to go here. And they will meet all the way in Fenmark, I suppose. And in September, we are going to be declaring war. I saw something about the coalition. I did not read what it was. Either someone joined or someone left. Let's get I would like a commandant, because we're about to be in a war. There's another master recruiter. We don't need you. You are going to go here. You are going to go here. There is a commandant. That luck sure is paying off very well. You will go here, you will go here, and then everybody else will head up to the north in just a moment. The Bahamas is finally finished up. Which means we have someone on their way. You can be removed. And I suppose we're working on this, or better yet, we're working on this. Let's send somebody else up to Canada. And then that way we can definitely gain our second colonial nation. But there isn't really any provinces up here in Canada that need to be controlled. But I think what's going to happen is they will eventually start to colonize more and more. Our British West colonies have declared on Cuba. Great news, I think. Maybe Spain will assist them. I have no idea. All of you will now head to Fenmark. And then we can now declare war on Spain. Recall you from Corsica. Our truce with Poland has ended. How is Denmark? We obviously returned a lot of territory. Are they actually changing any of the religions? Not really. They're actually getting eaten alive. On the contrary. All of our troops are prepped and ready to go. They are now going to head out of the frozen tundra and now down into Iberia, where we will annihilate the Spanish. Let us activate all of our forts. We don't have very many. Just our capital, and I guess these two in Navarra and Perenio. And I guess we're going to be winning our war against Spain. Cuba and Naples are going to be joining in. Excommunicated ruler, 50% aggressive expansion. Absolutely. Let's take Zaragoza. You will move here. You will go to their capital, giving you a general, giving you some sort... Yeah, we'll give you a powerful general as well. Now, once again, and the 2nd of March, I'm going to see exactly what I can take. I obviously want to take all of the Caribbean as much as I can. This will greatly improve my ability to respond to different situations. Let's take Bermuda. I don't think I'm going to take any of these just yet. I would like this province. And now, finally, I am going to be making my way into Iberia once again. We can't actually take very much from what it looks like. Not much at all. More than 100% war score. That is very sad. Looks like we can also get adaptability. Our core creation cost is now a lot cheaper. Which is exactly what we wanted, because all of our diplomatic power is being used by France. Madrid has fallen. You now need to go to Toledo. You need to go to Valencia. I would really like to own Sardinia, but I don't think that's going to happen. Reformed followers flee. How dare they? Ghent gets, I believe it was some sort of uprising penalty. Monopoly company formed. Make a long-term investment, giving me Diplo power. Castilla, Levahaja has fallen. Toledo has fallen. Let's go to Gibraltar, annihilate what we can. You will go here. Yeah, this war is pretty much over. It's very quick, and obviously Portugal did not come to their aid. Can I build up my spy network? I wonder how much this is going to cost. It's probably going to be expensive. Ah, I can't take Zaragoza. A revolt all the way inside Denmark's territory. I really hope that Denmark can fend them off. They are producing some boats here. A brig. They are my vassal, so they do have the ability to move through my lands. Norway, taking quite a chunk of territory from Sweden. If we give them influence, there is going to be a coup. So once again, losing a stability, losing loyalty, losing influence. A very sad day, when it didn't need to be a sad day. And we are working on Portugal now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to get 5, but I don't think this one counts. Susian separatists. We need to send some troops down. We need to send some troops up to Denmark. We have 1,000 ducats. Let us repay off one of our loans. All we have left to do is pay 2 more loans. Can I grant monopoly charters? Can I recruit a minister? Let's ask for contributions, demand diplomatic support, and we are going to demand admin support. The clergy absolutely hate me, but that is to be expected. Let us send somebody to Ghent. We are going to see some Susian separatists. We have a lot of Diplo power and really nothing to spend it on. I feel like we're doing well. It's just not as well as I would like. And you know what? Let's, and very soon, let's begin our annexation of, Friesland here. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like, one moment. You know, we're going to have maximum Diplo power in just a moment. So I think it would be a good idea to just at least start our annexation of Friesland. I completely understand that we don't have all of the Moroccan territories. But, maybe we could declare war on them sometime soon as well, after we declare on Portugal. Let's get a claim. We already have a claim on Lisboa, but when does it end? 1596, 5 years, a firm hand. Let's recall you because you've been discovered. Throw down a... build up our spy network here. And it says we have 50% war score, but why is it so low? Royal marriage from Austria, no thank you. Oh my goodness, I should have accepted. This is what happens when you play for so long. Alright, looking at Spain, clear the offer. I want this, this, and Arguin. I don't know what they're going to give me. Probably not a lot. As much of Cuba as I can. A lot of these islands. The Virgin Islands. Lesser Antilles, St. Martin. We're still good to go. It looks like that's all we can actually take. What would happen? They're going to say no if I try to take more. I guess that is all we're going to take for now. We can't really gain any more war score just yet, so we are going to take all of these provinces and end our war. We didn't really gain all that much. Core what we can. Price of slaves. Oh, we never took Bermuda. Sad life. Alright, whatever. But we did take all of the, you know, the Caribbean Isles, or at least most of them. So we should be good to go. Our colonies here are going to get stronger and stronger, and they might even start wars on their own, which is what we would like to see. We have a free merchant now. Let's send you to... We have one in Lubeck. We definitely need to... See, we need to make this more... We need more money here, and I just don't know how to do that. I think what we're going to do is collect trade here inside Genoa, and very shortly, obviously we want to repay off our loans, but I think we're going to produce as many light ships as we can and try to protect trade inside Genoa. What we want to do is basically try to influence the game to give us global trade. Losing some manpower is no big deal. But if we could somehow get global trade in our capital, I would be very, very happy. I have no idea if it's going to work, but we are going to try our best. Death to spies, negative 25% trade network. And it looks like the Papal States are taking over all of Naples, Shaland and Lowland, all being conquered. You have been taken care of. Some troops need to essentially come up north again. Send them whatever they need. If we declared on Portugal, they don't really have any real allies. Giving them a leader with 2 siege. Taking out people in Algarve. And what we could do here... You know, I would love to take Lisboa first. Yikes. Well, here comes all those revolts we were so worried about. Give you a leader. Yeah, I would love to take these islands. I would love to take all of, you know, Florida if I can. But my issue is I'm not even sure that we are up to the challenge of setting up a new colony. Laborde will be ceded to France. Absolutely not. It is ours by right and always will be. We did not begin our annexation of Friesland. We really should have. So we are going to get a cap here unless we can end our war sometime soon. It might happen, it might not. We're about to take our war goal. They don't have much. But then again, we don't have much either. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we've got a lot. But, you know, it's not where we would like it. They're starting to colonize a lot of South America. We have obviously no one there at all. 72%. This went very well. Wow, that really went great. We have a free colonist. I will send you to Wakama. Let's fabricate a claim on Fez. Well, we can't. Let's go with draw. And now, can I end our war? 82%. I don't know if we could take everything. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, well, we want Lisboa. I want these islands. I want all of Florida. I have no idea if I'm going to take it or not. There we are. Looks like they don't want to give this to me. Negative, because we didn't actually take the fort yet. There's a fort somewhere here. Well, sad life. Let me take... I would like Algarve. I would also like this. More than 100 can't be taken. I'll take it next time. We're going to go with Algarve, and I don't want to accept -6 reasons. I suppose as we get closer and closer to our goal here, they might accept. -1, -37. Length of war. Why did that just change? Current peace offer, -98. Well, I guess we are going to remove Algarve. They still don't want to give it to me. I can't even conquer anything. Oh, yes, I can. I could move here. Successful loyalists. -5% liberty desire in France. We have a tyrant overlord again. But luckily we all are already working very diligently to bring them in. Friesland here, starting working on some cores. Let's take a look at Portugal one more time. -1. I'm going to be improving the production just a little bit of a few provinces. I do understand they produce grain, but, you know, I guess that's fine. There goes a sizable chunk of their military. And I suppose we're going to fabricate another claim on Morocco. While recalling you. Okay, let's end this war. Can we take anything else? We have 11. I would like Algarve. I don't know if it's going to happen. These are transport ships, not battleships. Though we don't really have any battleships. Is the clergy influence high? Not really, so we will obviously take the papal influence if we can. You will come here. They don't have... These are all transport ships, so we should win this. 93% war score. I'm getting everything that I want except Florida. Because we never actually took any of those forts. Okay, I can't really take anything else. So here we are. Okay, pausing the game. Taking a look at Friesland. Let's begin our annexation as soon as we can. 484, so now our Diplo power is only going up by +2. Let's core what we can. This is expensive, even though we have -25% reductions. All of these units are going to get out of here. Royal marriage from Denmark, royal marriage from England. We have a new empress. You will go there, you will go to Agadir. We're going to see some Breton separatists unless we fix this. And now they're gone. We have 30,000 troops that need to be dealt with. And surprisingly enough, we don't have access to run all the way over. Gaining 3 inflation. Okay. We should probably declare war on Morocco now. Mali coming on in. I get that we're attacking into the mountains, but I think we'll be fine. And do we have troops up here? Yes, we do. Okay, submission of the clergy. Gaining 1 stability. Losing 25 papal influence. Great Britain, the papal state is upset. Absolutely. All power to the king. While the papal states hate me no matter what we do. You will annihilate these troops. Hiring a general of some sort. Now, this is the mountains. This is probably a very bad idea, but we're going to try it. They have a -2 terrain penalty, and here comes France. Looks like it did work. And what we want to do with Morocco is cede all of this territory over to Friesland. Wow, 30 minutes. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.